Okay, got some mad value for you today. So just got off a call with a client and we were covering the importance of storytelling in offer creation. Now, if you implement this correctly, this changes everything for your offer. You're going to position yourself miles apart from everyone else. The main focus of this is understanding that the customer or the client is the hero of your brand story, not you. Now, people, when they're making personal brands, they tend to get this wrong. There's a load of value in here. Get your pen and paper out, make some notes. Yeah, we'll jump right in. So if you are a coach or a consultant, or you have an offer of any sort that you are offering to the marketplace, this video is the most important video that you will watch today. So let's jump straight into it. Now, what we're going to cover is why storytelling should be at the center of everything you do when you are crafting an offer. Now, if you've got to this point, you probably have in the past created some sort of offer. Now, this is what a boring offer looks like. You're focused on the processes involved. The focus is on you, the coach or consultant, and you focus on logic. So an example of a boring offer might be, let's say an example of an online PT, but apply this to your industry. They might say, hey, if you work with me, you get a workout plan and a meal plan, and we'll be doing 6 sessions together over the course of 2 months, and this as well, and I'll text you. They're just selling you a load of processes. No one is getting excited over a load of processes. No one's getting out their credit card and going, yes, I can't wait for all of those processes. Now, maybe if you've got a large following and for some reason, you've got credibility elsewhere, you've perhaps been, a TV personality or something, you might be able to get away with this just because you've got a large enough audience and half of them are kind of stupid enough to fall for this. So that is a boring offer. We want to have a superior offer that talks directly to our avatar's deep wants and desires. We want an offer that triggers emotion in our target avatar. So a superior offer is focused on transformation. It is focused on getting someone from point A to point B, okay? Getting them from where they are to a desired outcome. And you are the guide that is going to take them on that journey and help them get to their desired result. Put that into your industry, okay? Whatever that looks like for you in your industry. So a superior offer is also targeted at a specific avatar. It's not broad, it's not aimed at everyone. It's dialed in for a specific person, a specific type of person with a specific set of variables, a specific set of traits, okay? And like we said, we want to trigger their emotions. We are triggering the transformation. We are focused on the result that we are getting them. So for example, when we talked about that fitness offer, you need to be selling 6-pack by summer so that you get the girl of your dreams and you can be on a yacht and everyone is jealous of you and you're walking around like an absolute king. Okay, take my credit card. Okay, that's what I want. Okay, one was focused on the processes. Yeah, you get this workout plan and then I'll call you and I'll also text you. It's going to be great. It's fucking boring, okay? No one's going to buy that. If you're doing that with your offer, fucking cut it out. It's shit. So what you need to do is you need to focus on the outcome, focus on the emotion. What does your specific avatar want? Now, if you want more help with that, we go deep into that with my course and everything, so I won't go too deep into that now because I can talk on that for hours. Get specific on your avatar, focus on the transformation, speak to their deep wants and desires. Now you have a good product. Now we're marketing, now we're doing well. Okay, so this is kind of just to illustrate the difference between a boring offer and a superior offer. Now, how can we make our superior offer even better? What can we do? We can incorporate storytelling to just make some magic happen. Now, why is storytelling so powerful? Throughout your life, if you've been in the Western world or anywhere, throughout human history, we've been telling each other stories. We all have a general understanding of how the structure of a story works. We've all seen so many films, we've all read so many books, okay? The hero's journey, we all know what it is. Now I'm going to go a little bit deeper into it now, okay? But we all have an understanding of how stories play out. Usually they start with the hero who has a problem and he needs to solve that problem, okay? Now, because we understand the concept of these stories, because we understand how they play out, these are really powerful to use in our marketing. for so many reasons, and I'm only going to go into offer building in this instant, but for all of your marketing, understanding your story and understanding your client's story is going to help you in every aspect of your marketing. But let's dial in with offer building. So because we understand these processes, we understand how stories unfold, your prospects, if you introduce, we call it a story loop. If you introduce a story loop, you open up a story, okay, you set the frame, you set the scene, they are already using their context and their knowledge of the thousands of stories that they've experienced that all follow a structure to fill in the blanks, okay? So you already get them on a journey, okay? You don't have to do all of the talking. You don't have to really do all of this context around what your offer is, what your business is. If you can set it as a story, they fill in the blanks for you. And that makes it easier for them. That makes it easier for them to understand what your offer is. Okay, and now remember, if people are confused, they don't buy from you. If people are confused, they don't buy from you. They need to feel like they understand you. Now, we live in an attention economy. I'm going off on a ramble here. That we live in an attention economy. You have to get their attention. One, you have to get their attention, but also you have to be able to give them a good sense of what it is you do very, very quickly. So telling a story is the best way we can do that. It requires the least effort for them to understand what it is you're about and what your offer is all about. So let's jump in. Once upon a time, there was, where's the picture? Hey, once upon a time, there was a hero with a problem who meets a guide with a plan. And there is a call to action to solve the problem. They face adversity, and there's either success or failure, and they have an identity transformation. They return as a new person. Okay, that's very, very basic. There are 12 steps to the kind of the hero's journey usually, but that's just the basics of it. Okay, now here's what I want you to think. Your prospects, the people who are thinking about working with you, they are a hero with a problem. Okay, they are a hero with a problem that you are going to be able to guide them to a solution. Now, this is the key takeaway, the most crucial takeaway from this video. If you have a personal brand, if you have a brand of any kind, you need to position your customer, your client, as the hero. They need to feel like the hero. They are the hero. They are the hero of their own story. And you need to position yourself as the guide who is helping the hero. Too many people have their egos involved, especially with personal brands. Now, if you have a personal brand, it's just to showcase your lifestyle and you have a business elsewhere, blah, 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 it doesn't matter. But if you're using your personal brand, which you should be, because everyone, this is the future now. This is the future now. Everyone needs a personal brand. We'll go into that in another video, but everyone needs some sort of personal brand. Otherwise, you are irrelevant. You are not in the conversation. Sorry. If you have something to say and you have a service to offer, and you don't have a personal brand, what are you doing? You need to start building it. You should have started building it yesterday. You needed to start building it yesterday. Now, quick example there. Why does Elon Musk have Twitter? Well, he has a personal Twitter. His personal Twitter has something like, I don't know what it is. It's like 100 million followers, whereas like Tesla's Twitter has like 10 million followers. Because no one cares about the company, they care about Elon Musk, they care about his story. So that's why personal brands are so powerful. That's another video. Make sure you've got a personal brand, especially if you are offering anything to the marketplace. You need a personal brand. People buy from people that they know, like, and trust. Okay? And how do you get someone to know, like, and trust you? You have a personal brand where they can see that you're authentic, they can see who you are, they can see what you're about, they can see that you're not full of shit. Then they will buy from you because they trust you. Okay? That's what Alex Hormozi talks about all of the time. Okay? Anyway, rambled. So you need to position with a personal brand. What most people do is they position themselves as the hero because they're like, it's my personal brand, I'm the important one, I've done this, look at all of these amazing things I'm doing, look what I've done. And you can buy from me as well. I'm just so great, you can buy from me. I've got all of this to offer, and look at me, look at this. Now, people might be impressed by the flashiness, and yeah, you might get some people to buy from you. But a more powerful and the superior way of doing this is positioning yourself as the guide. So You are teaching on something that you have gone through a transformation on yourself. Of course, that's why you're a consultant. That's why you're a coach, is because you've achieved something, you've managed to overcome, and now you feel called to help other people do the same thing. That's where you're now adding value. That's important. Okay. You're positioning yourself as Gandalf. You're positioning yourself as Yoda. You're positioning yourself as Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're positioning yourself as... can't think of any more examples. You're the guide in the story. Okay, I haven't watched films in a long time, I'll be honest with you. Lord of the Rings is all I watch. Once a year, that's it. Okay, you are the guide in this story. You are Gandalf, okay? You are Gandalf. You are not the hero. You are not the hero. You are the one who is able to give the hero a plan, okay? So that's really, really important. I hope I've hammered that point in. You need to position yourself as a guide, okay? Now, as you're doing this, think about all of these actions that your customer is going to go through. Through meeting you, coming across you on social media, you are going to give them a call to adventure, okay? Gandalf gives the ring. Sorry if you haven't watched Lord of the Rings, but I hope you have, because what are you doing if you haven't? But Gandalf gives Frodo the ring and says that, Frodo, you need to take this ring because I can't take it, blah, blah, blah. Okay, he gives the hero a call to adventure. Okay, now the hero faces adversity, okay, and he's either going to succeed or fail, but he still has the guidance of the guide, okay? The guide has gone on a similar journey and has knowledge and has experience and wisdom that can help this person on their journey. Without the guide, they are stuck with direction, okay? Without the guide, the hero does not have direction. So that's what you are. You are direction for your hero. You are the direction for your client. Okay, there's so much we could talk about here. I could literally ramble on, go into all the sort of marketing, content strategy, all of this. Okay, but let this process sink in, particularly for your offer building. But this really goes into everything. This really, really, really goes into everything. Anyway, okay, and then the hero, by the time they come back, they've had a transformation. They're a completely different person. They've gone from A to B. Okay, we've sold a transformation there. They come back, completely different person, new set of skills. Okay. Story done, complete, story loop complete. Now we need to do this in all of our offer building, okay? If we can incorporate these stories into our offer buildings, we are going to have an elite offer that is going to blow everyone else out of the water. Everyone else's offer is going to look like trash. Your offer is going to look amazing. So how do we write your/their brand story? Okay, so I put your/their, because remember, we're writing this for them, we're writing their story, we are the guide. So these are questions that you need to ask yourself, okay? You need to ask yourself as you're building your offer. Now, I know, I can't type here, so I know you'll probably be familiar with the concept of who, what, how. That's another way that people build offers. If you've read like Expert Secrets, any of Russell Brunson stuff, if you've read Alex Hormozi stuff, who, what, how. Who do you help, what do you help them achieve, and how do you help them overcome it? So I help fat, overweight men who have been stuck playing video games in their basement get ripped and have a six-pack and the woman of their dreams in just 3 weeks. How? By following a very, very rigorous diet and workout routine. Okay, the who, what, how. That's the basic way that kind of everyone's building an offer nowadays. This is another way that you can do it that kind of covers the same thing, but in the kind of frame and context of storytelling. So this is our who. What character? What avatar? Who? I help fat, overweight, ugly men with low self-esteem. Okay, I help whoever it is. I help struggling business owners. I help people who are building their first offer. Okay, I help who? So get really specific. That's your avatar. What is the character that is going to come and you are able to actually guide? Okay, what character? What problem are you helping them solve? Okay, so that's our who and what. What problem are you helping them solve? Okay, what problem are you helping your character solve? By giving them what help, that's our how. And then the final bit is to achieve what result. Okay, to achieve what result. So what is the outcome? So I think this is a little bit more powerful than the who, what, how, because it also has this final section here. It really details the transformation. Okay, it really details the transformation that your client is going to have. That's why it's so powerful. So you should be applying this to your offer at the moment. Go through, write down those questions, screenshot this, redo your offer, but answer these questions. What character do I help solve what problem by giving them what help to achieve what result? Now, the final stage of this, okay, is understanding the hero's thought process, understanding your prospect's thought process when they land on your page. Now, this is what they think. Now remember, they're lost and they have a problem, okay, that you can solve. But if you don't let them know that you can solve their problem, how will they know? They're just going to magically know that you can solve their problem? You need to let them know. So this is what their thought process is like when they land on your page as the hero, and how you position yourself as the guide. So they will land on your page and they will think, what does this guide offer? So you need to make that clear. You need to make it clear what you offer. What does this guide offer? And how will it make my life better? How will it help me solve the problems that I am currently facing? And if so, what do I need to do to buy it? So you need to make it very, very clear through your content, through your Instagram bio, whatever it is you're using, LinkedIn, whatever, that your hero, when they land on your page, you, the guide, when they come and stumble across you, the guide, they are going to go through the thought process of, what does this guide offer? How will it make my life better? And again, emotions, okay, emotions. This is why it's so fucked up to sell processes. They're not thinking, ooh, well, what processes, what charts, and what kind of spreadsheets might this guide have? No one's thinking about that. They buy and they're thinking on emotion. They have problems that they want to solve. So you need to speak to that. How will this make my life better? Speak to that. It's really, really important. And then what do I need to do to buy it? Make sure there's a call to action or call to adventure. Okay, DM me, watch this video, whatever it is, kind of get them into your funnel. If you need to know more about funnels and you want to understand about how to turn your social media into a funnel that attracts clients and then nurtures them, warms them up over time, and then turns them into, converts them into clients that you actually really want to work with and you can get amazing results for, then go ahead and watch my last video. I'll link it at the end of this one, but definitely go ahead and watch that. That'll give you a whole process of how to sort of actually implement this offer, and kind of the sort of bird's eye perspective of your kind of like full business as well. So yeah, definitely go and check that out. There's loads of value in that one as well. And do this for your offer. Create a storytelling offer, okay? You can do this in every aspect. We're going to be looking at storytelling for marketing. We're going to be looking at storytelling for kind of everything as well, because it just makes your brand so much more compelling and stand out from everyone else. And really, if you're not trying to stand out from everyone else and do something unique and interesting, then I don't know how you found my page, because that's the type of people that I know are interested in this stuff. So yeah, go ahead, check out that other video. I'll link to it somewhere here. And yeah, I hope that's helpful. Hope you got loads of notes, and just start implementing that now.